Welcome to the session on input devices. An input device is any hardware device that sends data to a computer, allowing you to interact with and control it. What an input device sends inputs to a computer depends on the device. Additionally, all input devices send data from the device over a cable or wireless transmission to the computer. Today, input devices are important because they are what allows you to interact with and add new information to a computer. Because input devices are geared toward user-computer interaction, they are used to transform user actions or commands into electronic signals that are understood by computers. Examples of input devices include keyboards, allows users to input alphanumeric data and commands. Pointing devices and game controllers allow users to direct application software and interact with graphical user interface. Audio and video devices allow users to capture sound and images. As the job of a computer is primarily to process input, computers are pretty useless without input devices. Therefore, input devices are a vital part of every computer system. Following are some of the important input devices which are used in a computer: keyboard, mouse, joystick, scanner, OCR and OMR. Keyboard. Keyboard is the most common and very popular input device which helps to input data to the computer. The layout of the keyboard is like that of traditional typewriter, although there are some additional keys provided for performing additional functions. Keyboards are of two sizes, 84 keys or 101 or 102 keys, but now keyboards with 104 keys or 108 keys are also available for Windows and Internet. The keys on the keyboard are as follows: typing keys. These keys include the letter keys from A to Z and digit keys from 0 to 9, which generally give the same layout as that of typewriters. Numeric keypad. It is used to enter the numeric data or cursor movement. Generally, it consists of a set of 17 keys that are laid out in the same configuration used by most adding machines and calculators. Function keys. The 12 function keys are present on the keyboard, which are arranged in a row at the top of the keyboard. Each function key has a unique meaning and is used for some specific purposes. Control keys. These keys provide cursor and screen control. It includes 4 directional arrow keys. Control keys also include home, end, insert, delete, page up, page down, control, alternate and escape keys. Special purpose keys. Keyboard also contains some special purpose keys such as enter, shift, caps lock, num lock, space bar, tab and print screen. Today, most desktop computer keyboards connect to the computer using either USB or Bluetooth for wireless communication. Before USB, a computer may have used PS2 serial port or act as a keyboard interface. Types of keyboards. Nowadays, most of the keyboards differ only in the layout, while most keyboards use the QWERTY layout. These are still people who use the DVORA key layout. Laptop keyboards. A laptop keyboard is different from a desktop keyboard to help reduce the size and the overall weight of the laptop. Most laptop keyboards are made smaller by placing the keys closer to each other and not always including control keys or a keypad. For a laptop to have all the same functions as a desktop keyboard, laptop keyboards use a function key that is used in conjunction with other keys to perform special functions. For example, pressing the function key and the up or down arrow on the keyboard shown below increases and decreases the brightness of the screen. Another difference with the laptop keyboard is the type of switch beneath each key or how the keys feel when pressed down. Smartphone and tablet keyboards. Today's smartphones and tablets do not come with a physical keyboard, although it may be purchased as an optional peripheral add-on. These devices utilize a thumb keyboard or on-screen keyboard to type messages and enter text into various fields. Gaming and multimedia keyboard. The gaming keyboards are designed for the convenience of the gamers, and these type of keyboards provide the required controls on the keyboards like backlighting. Virtual keyboard. The virtual keyboards are not actually physical keyboards, but they are simulated using a software. It's a computer keyboard that a user operates by typing on or within a wireless or optical detectable surface or area rather than by depressing physical keys. The virtual keyboard was initially designed to provide an on-screen instance of the keyboard for users with disabilities or a malfunctioning physical keyboard. Users simply point and click or on a touch screen touch the visible keys. Another form of the virtual keyboard is the optical projected and detected keyboard. The optical projected keyboard projects a diagram of a keyboard on any physical plane. The detector captures the user's movements on the optical surface to identify his or her keyboard inputs. Foldable keyboard. Foldable keyboards are designed to bend and flex without breaking. They contain a full arrangement of keys. Though the distance between the keys is typically shorter than that of a traditional mechanical keyboard, many users prefer flexible keyboards over their mechanical counterpart because of their inherent ability to bend and flex. Keyboard shortcut keys. Here is a list of some of the most commonly used basic shortcut keys that work with almost all IBM compatible computers and software programs. The shortcut keys and descriptions are: Alt F, file menu options in current program; Alt E, edit options in current program; Alt Tab, switch between open programs; F1, view help, information. F1 is used by almost every Windows program to display help. F2, rename a selected file. F5, refresh the current program window. Control N creates a new or blank document in some software programs. Control O opens a file in current software program. Control A, select all text. Control B, change selected text to be bold. Control I, change the selected text to be in italics. Control U changes selected text to be underlined. Control F opens find window for current document or window. Control S, save current document file. Control X, cut selected items. Shift delete, cut selected items. Control C, copy selected items. Control insert, copy selected items. Control V, paste. Shift insert, paste. Control Y, redo last action. Control Z, undo last action. Control K, insert hyperlink for selected text. Control P, print the current page or document. Home goes to beginning of current line. Control Home goes beginning of document. End goes to the end of current line. Control End goes to the end of the document. Shift Home highlights from current position to beginning of line. Shift N highlights from current position to end of the line. Control left arrow moves one word to the left at a time. Control right arrow moves one word to the right at a time. Control Escape opens the start menu. Control Shift Escape opens Windows Task Manager. Alt F4 close the currently active program. Alt Enter opens the properties for the selected item like file, folder, shortcut, etc. The mouse, sometimes called a pointer, is a hand-operated input device used to manipulate objects on a computer screen. It is a handheld hardware input device that controls a cursor in a GUI and can move and select text, icons, files and folders. For desktop computers, the mouse is placed on a flat surface such as a mouse pad or a desk and is placed in front of your computer. The mouse was originally known as the XY position indicator for a display system and was invented by Douglas Aimbot in 1963 while working at Ceros Park. Here is a list of each of the computer mouse functions that help a user to use their computer and gives you an idea of all of the things a mouse is capable of doing. Move the mouse cursor. The primary function is to move the mouse pointer on the screen. Open or execute a program. Once you have moved the pointer to an icon, folder or other object, clicking or double clicking that object opens the document or executes the program. Select. A mouse also allows you to select text or a file or highlight and select multiple files at once. Drag and drop. Once something is selected, it can also be moved using the drag and drop method. Hover. Moving the mouse cursor over objects with additional over information can help discover the function of each object on the screen. Scroll. When working with a long document or viewing a long web page, you may need to scroll up or down. To scroll, use the mouse wheel or click and drag the scroll bar. Perform other functions. Many desktop mice also have additional buttons that can be programmed to perform any function. For example, many mice have two side buttons on the thumb portion of the mouse. The button closest to the palm can be programmed to go back on web pages. Types of computer mice. Below is a listing of all of the types of computer mice and pointing devices used with a computer. Today, for a desktop computer, the most common type of mouse is an optical mouse that connects to the USB port and known as a USB mouse. For laptop computers, the most common type of mouse is the touchpad. Cordless or wireless. Alternatively referred to as cordless, wireless is the ability to operate a device without any wires that may cause constricted movement. Foot mouse. Foot mouse is a type of computer mouse that allows a user to control the mouse cursor with their feet. The idea behind this technology is to allow a user to keep their hands on their keyboard and still be able to use a mouse. IntelliMouse or wheel mouse. Alternatively referred to as the Microsoft mouse, wheel mouse or scroll mouse, the IntelliMouse is an optical mouse brand first developed by Microsoft in 1996. It has a wheel between the left and right buttons that enable the user to scroll up and down a web page as opposed to using the vertical scroll bar. J-mouse. A J-mouse was used with older portable computers that utilized the J key on the keyboard to perform the functions of a computer mouse. It commonly had two separate buttons for the left and right click below the spacebar. Mechanical. A mechanical mouse is a computer mouse that contains a metal or rubber ball on its underside. When the ball is rolled in any direction, sensors inside the mouse detect this motion and move the on-screen mouse pointer in the same direction. Optical. The optical mouse is a computer mouse first introduced by Microsoft on April 19, 1999 that utilizes LEDs, that is light emitting diodes or laser, to help track movement. These mice are identified by examining the bottom of the mouse. Touchpad or glide point. Also called a glide pad, glide point, pressure sensitive tablet or trackpad, a touchpad is an input device on laptops and some keyboards. It allows the user to move a cursor with their finger. It can be used in place of an external mouse. Trackball. An input device that looks like an upside down mouse. The on-screen pointer is moved by the trackball with a thumb or finger. Track point, alternatively referred to as a pointing stick, style pointer or nub. Track point is a mouse solution used with portable computers that was first introduced by IBM in 1992. It is a small isometric joystick that resembles a pencil's eraser head, located between the G, H and B keys on the keyboard. Joystick. In computers, a joystick is a cursor control device used in computer games and assistive technology. The joystick, which got its name from the control stick used by a pilot to control the ailerons and elevators of an airplane, is a handheld lever that pivots on one end and transmits its coordinate to a computer. It often has one or more push buttons called switches, whose position can also be read by the computer. Similar to the mouse in movement and usage, joysticks also include buttons, sometimes known as triggers. The difference between the mouse and the joystick is largely based on the fact that the cursor or pointer continues the movement in the direction of the joystick unless it is kept upright, whereas the mouse prevents the cursor from further movement until it is moved. One of the noticeable advantages of the joystick is its ability to provide fast interactions, which are much needed in gaming applications. The joystick provides a much needed gaming experience, which is better in quality compared to that provided by other input devices. It has a simple design and is easy to learn and use. It is often inexpensive. The joystick, however, is not as easy to handle when selecting options from a screen and is not a preferred input device in such cases. Some joysticks limit the direction of movement to forward, left, right and backward and do not offer diagonal or lateral movements. Again, the joystick is not as robust as other input devices and sometimes users find it difficult to control compared to other input devices such as the mouse. Joysticks typically include several buttons as well. Most joysticks have at least one button on the top of the stick and another button in the front of the stick for the trigger. Many joysticks also include other buttons on the base that can be pressed using the hand that is not guiding the stick. Joysticks typically connect to your computer using a basic USB or serial port connection and often come with software that allows you to assign the function of each button. Since joysticks emulate the controls of planes and other aircrafts, they are best suited for flight simulators and flying action games. However, some gamers like to use joysticks for other types of video games such as first-person shooters and fighting games. Others prefer using a basic keyboard and mouse with which they are already accustomed to. Scanner. A scanner or optical scanner is a hardware input device that optically reads and manages and converts it into a digital signal. A scanner can be connected to a computer using many different interfaces, although today is most commonly connected to a computer using a USB cable. A computer scanner is a digitizer, which is a type of input device. It takes information from the real world, example a document or picture, and converts it into digital information for a computer to store or manipulate. A scanner is only able to send information to the computer and cannot receive information from the computer like a printer. Different types of scanners are available with different resolutions. In the world of electronic data transmission, scanning is considered to be the most cost-effective and reliable way of transmitting images. Most scanners are flatbed devices, which means they have a flat scanning surface. This is ideal for photographs, magazines and various documents. Most flatbed scanners have a cover that lifts up so that books and other bulky objects can also be scanned. Another type of scanner is a sheet-fed scanner, which can only accept paper documents. While sheet-fed scanners cannot scan books, some models include an automatic document feeder or ADF, which allows multiple pages to be scanned in sequence. Scanners work in conjunction with computer software programs which import data from the scanner. Most scanners include basic scanning software that allows the user to configure, initiate and import scans. Scanning plugins can also be installed, which allow various software programs to import scanned images directly. For example, if a scanner plugin installed for Adobe Photoshop, a user can create new images in Photoshop directly from the connected scanner. The basic principle of a scanner is to analyze an image and reproduce it to a digital one using the optical character recognition techniques. Prominent features of a scanner include reliability. Unlike certain forms of data transmission, scanning involves only transfer of hard images to digital forms. The role of the end user is limited in case of scanning, and as they are not dependent on two-way communication, they can also help in storing important information or transmitting important information. Efficiency. Modern scanners are built for efficiency and speed, and it comes with ease of use as well as convenience. Quality. Scanning ensures the best resolution possible for digital images compared to fax machines, which may find it difficult to reproduce the accurate details. Scanners can reproduce images with high resolution and precisions. They are quite usable for photography and engineering arenas. Cost saving. One of the biggest advantage of scanning is the replacement of physical files or forms with the digital ones. Along with saving physical space, which has to be used for storage, there are also environmental benefits by using scanner. Optical character recognition or OCR. OCR or optical character recognition is the recognition of printed or written text characters by a computer. This involves photo scanning of the text character by character, analysis of the scanned in image, and then translation of the character image into character codes such as ASCII, commonly used in data processing. OCR software processes a digital image by locating and recognizing characters such as letters, numbers and symbols. Some OCR software will simply export the text, while other program can convert the characters to editable text directly in the image. Advanced OCR software can export the size and formatting of the text as well as the layout of the text found on a page. OCR technology can be used to convert a hard copy of a document into an electronic version or soft copy. For example, if you scan a multiple document into a digital image such as a TIFF file, you can load the document into an OCR program which will recognize the text and convert the document to an editable text file. Some OCR programs allow you to scan a document and convert it to a word processing document in a single step. While OCR technology was originally designed to recognize printed text, it can be used to recognize and verify handwritten text as well. For example, postal services such as USPS use OCR software to automatically process letters and packages based on the address. The algorithm checks the scanned information against database of existing addresses to confirm the mailing address. The Google Translate app includes OCR technology that work with your device's camera. It allows you to capture the text from documents, magazines, signs and other objects and translate it to another language in real time. In OCR processing, the scanned in image or bitmap is analyzed for light and dark areas in order to identify each alphabetic letter or numeric digit. When a character is recognized, it is converted into an ASCII code. Special circuit boards and computer chips designed expressly for OCR are used to speed up the recognition process. OCR is being used by libraries to digitize and preserve their holdings. OCR is also used to process checks and credit card slips and sort the mail. Billions of magazines and letters are sorted every day by OCR machines, considerably speeding up mail delivery. Optical mark recognition or OMR. Optical mark recognition or OMR is an electronic method of gathering human-handled data by identifying certain markings on a document. Usually, the optical mark recognition process is achieved with the aid of a scanner that checks the transmission or reflection of light through the paper. Places having markings will reflect less light than the blank paper, resulting in less contrasting reflectivity. The main advantages of OMR technology are as follows. OMR scanning is fast. An OMR scanner can maintain a throughput of 2000 to 10,000 forms per hour. This activity can be controlled and processed by a single PC workstation which can handle any volume the scanner can generate. Increasing the throughput simply requires upgrading the scanner. Double entry is not required. OMR scanning is accurate. It consistently provides unmatched accuracy when reading data, exceeding the accuracy of expert key entry clerks because it eliminates transcription errors. OMR scanning is cost effective. With OMR technology, organizations can accomplish a wide variety of administrative tasks rapidly and accurately from a central location with minimum initial and ongoing outlay of funds. OMR scanning is easy to implement and support. Compared to many PC network installations, OMR scanners needed for ongoing technical support is minimal. OMR scanners also solve most system availability issues. Data can be recorded on an OMR form even when a PC or network goes down. If question arises, a source form is available to validate results. In order to use a computer efficiently, user needs to interact with the system in terms of data and instructions. To interact with the computer and to feed this type of data, a computer input device are necessary. According to the type of input such as text, graphics, images, sound, etc., we need different types of devices too. The technology used to convert the input signal to machine understandable form is different in different devices. So, in this module, we have discussed about the commonly used input devices such as keyboard, mouse, different types of scanners and gaming devices. Hope you enjoy this session. See you next time. Until then, bye.